We have a whole new generation of farmers that wants to take up the torch to continue this service, and there's so much against them. There's so much stacked against first time or first generation farmers.
Roberto Meza is a first time farmer. He co founded Emerald Gardens, an East Denver food hub.
I know firsthand how difficult that is when I sought out funding for my operation when we were just starting Emerald Gardens. And we didn't have 2 years of tax returns, so the banks were very hesitant to get us any money.
The products Mesa specializes in are microgreens. Their website describes them as fresh herbs and veggies harvested to optimize nutrition and flavor. He says banks didn't know much about the economics or profitability of the market, so they were denied loans.
It was really, really hard for us to gain funding as first-time entrepreneurs who had very little collateral and very little business experience. Meanwhile, we were rapid prototyping a solid operation and a business plan that had a net benefit for people, for planet, and for our community.
To address this need, the Colorado Department of Agriculture launched their first ever revolving loan program.
It's a $30 million fund that came out of the state's recovery efforts. So over the last 2 years, Colorado Department of Ag has been successful in getting $96 million for Colorado agriculture. So this is a part of that package.
Colorado Commissioner of Agriculture, Kate Greenberg, says the program is intended to live on well beyond this initial loan fund.
As we lend money and get dollars paid back through those loans, we'll be able to initiate more loans in the future.
The program is meant to be financially inclusive, targeting folks in agriculture who have been historically left out of conventional lending.
It's often communities of color who are most impacted by this and by lending practices historically that have led to inequities in who has access to financing in our agricultural communities.
This loan can be used for conservation efforts, equipment investments, and processors.
We also have terms around repayment schedules, knowing that the cash flow bottlenecks within agriculture can make it very difficult to have a monthly payment. So because oftentimes during harvest, that's when you'll get your cash.
It's very flexible and perfect, Kate says, for families who want to keep the needed traditions of farming.
So you've got the skills, you've got the passion, you've got the support, and now you say, you know what, I've loved working for this farm, but it's time for me to build my own business. That's somebody we want to start working with. To become eligible for borrowing through this program.
Even though Roberto hasn't received a loan from this program, he knows how big of a difference it can make.
We are the next generation. We are a sign of the resilience of folks that want to provide food to the community, but doing so in a sustainable manner to protect our soils, our environment, right, our animals, and our farms. And so this program really helps alleviate a lot of those risks that lenders have when they're considering new applicants.